So round number 2, okay? Let's get to the part where he went for the takedown and Gaethje was on his palms like this, okay? He had that body lock, boom, and went for the back. Actually, he had double unders, okay? Now, I think if you watch this video, the reason why Gaethje, he could keep himself up, but he's susceptible to getting choked, right? And he saw Conor McGregor get face cranked, okay? So if I'm over here and he tucks his chin in, like keep your palm up, yeah, get your arm up. He tucks his chin in, he may not be able to get the choke, but he can do that face crank motion, right? So Gaethje, being that, okay, he probably knows that Khabib can do that, he actually falls on his elbow, okay? Now, here's the important takeaway here. For MMA, I always tell the guys, or for self-defense, stay on top, okay? I can have double unders here, fall on your right elbow, get to your back, roll, yep. And I can do this, and I have the back. For jiu-jitsu, that's good. You have points, you can work towards a choke. But in MMA, especially with the gloves and everything, he can hold on to this, hold on to my arms, because I have double unders and pitch tight, okay? Now, he can ride the round, okay? It might take me some time before I can free this, and if ever, like I can punch a little bit, but I don't have, like if you were flat on your belly, like this, like stay flat. Yeah, if I'm like this, I can rain down punches even with more damage, right? With more power, as compared to if I'm here in the back, okay? I could probably do a little bit, but it's not gonna be as strong, and he could probably ride out the round if he can hold my hand. So the gloves are gonna be thicker, it's harder to do that. One tip that you guys can do, by the way, anytime your arm is stuck like this, start doing this. Okay, as you're pulling it out, you're like doing this motion. So what happens is, that's actually a cool little detail here, yeah? So if I'm flat like this, okay, it's tight, but once I start doing this, it opens that up a little bit. And that's gonna give me time to go back out an inch at a time, okay? So that's one thing you guys can do. So I'm over here like this. Can you see from there, or should we turn? Let's turn.
Okay.
Okay, so you could, let's say here, see if I pull it out, keep that tight, I pull it out now. So I open like this, okay? So that's a way to get that out, especially for those guys that just want to stall here, okay? And he could probably punch and stuff here, right? But he opted to stay on top, which I think is good because that's Khabib's strength, right? Being on top, smashing people from there. So once he noticed, okay, I want you to drop slow on your right elbow, boom, okay, get to your back. He stayed on top, go roll, and his leg was actually stuck underneath. If you guys play that again, you'll see that his leg was stuck underneath. But here's the important takeaway here. Anytime the guy is trying to turn, okay, and you have his back, you always have the opportunity, watch this part here, and you don't want to get the back, right? You have the opportunity to take this space again, just like what we were doing in S-mount. So I'm going to take that space, go ahead, go flatten your back, boom, okay? So now that arm is stuck, okay, I can go for the arm triangle. Now, Khabib went here, how's your angle so far? You're all right? So here, my foot is stuck. If I start going here, he might bridge. Actually, let's move a little bit over here so I don't hit the side there. So lift here, lift your, okay, boom. So since my right leg is stuck, then I'm over here. If I start going for the arm triangle, okay, if he bridges to what, yeah, this might happen, okay? Now, obviously it's a little bit harder because his arm's stuck, and if my pressure is correct, and it's harder, that's why you'll see Khabib put his hand out here, okay? Now, put this underneath, yeah, he was here. Now, for me to trap this arm, I personally like to have my head stuck to his head. So there is this little gap here. Let's move here and try to get a closer look here. There's a gap here, okay? A couple of ways this guy can escape. So if there's a gap here, always you can go like this, okay? So that's one of the ways to do that, to stop that, is to have that head to head. Now you see my angle here, because my right leg is stuck. I don't have the best angle. Like, it's better usually if I'm here so that I can put that pressure, but here, it's like I'm a little off angle. So you'll see Khabib kind of stay here. Gaethje's gonna grab his own hand, okay? Now, you can push away and try to put your elbow down in free space, but with the pressure of Khabib, he probably found that hard. So he's grabbing his own hand. He's probably gonna wanna do this, okay? So as I'm doing that, he's grabbing his arm. Again, he was here at this point. It's gonna free this side, right? Again, S mounts there. So you'll notice as I'm doing this, he lifts his butt and I free my leg, and now I take that space. I go all the way here for the S mount position. So let's move back so that the camera can see. So he lifts this up. He was like this, right? Boom, I was here. So I'm gonna go here, boom, and I'm gonna go to my S mount position. Now, from this, he kind of let go here, right? But this arm is now stuck. It's very important that you keep this here, and I'll show you why. You can use this from different positions. Now, this arm is stuck. He's kind of just wrapped around here like this, and he's grabbing the head. Now, Khabib was controlling this arm because he wants to get over it, right? So he's pushing here. As I'm pushing this, you want to push it closer because you don't want me to hyperextend this, okay? So he kind of put his arm here, and that allowed him to step over, okay? He didn't get his leg all the way under. He was just kind of here. Now, before you put your left leg over, just like what we showed in the first video, you want to be able, before you fall, you want to get your left leg over, right? If I go like this and then put my left leg over, there's that opportunity for him to come up, right? Come back again. His hand was there. Good. So I don't know if Khabib was setting up the triangle or he was in a hurry and he fell before he put his left leg over, which allowed Gaethje to come up. But one thing you can do to guarantee that you put your left leg over is putting your weight to the right and forward, okay? Just kind of like here, okay? That puts a little bit more weight on his chest. And look, I can take my time here, okay? And you don't need to let go and grab here. My armpit's doing the job, okay? You can also grab the elbow if you want, if that helps you, that keeps things tighter. From here, you can feel that it's already tight, yeah, for now? So if I move. Or I can also finish here, like kind of leaning forward, I can do that. But from this position, it's already good. I'll finish here, okay? Hip in, boom. Or fall back and finish here. But what happened with Khabib, you'll see, his hand was here. He went like this and he fell, okay? Now, yes, he put his head, now put your hand there for now. The reason why Gaethje was putting his head in is because he knows I want to put my left leg over, okay? So he was putting his head in, and I can't put my left leg over. Now, that's good for me too for the triangle because his posture's down. He's actually putting his head in. He got his arm out, which allowed me to get the triangle. So the reason for that is because he didn't want the armbar. But if he was coming up, right, and he didn't want to get triangled, and he postured up, putting your head up, that allows me to put my leg over, which gets me the armbar. If you don't want the armbar, right, put your head back in, I can't put my left leg over, but then I have triangle, okay? So now, from this position, you'll always feel when someone's about to lift you up because their legs come in, like they wanna deadlift. Yeah, you're gonna go like this. There's no way a guy is gonna lift you with his legs far out. So put your legs far out. Yeah, try to lift me. There's just no way, right? So his legs are gonna come in. When you feel that hook under, that's gonna anchor you to the position. That's gonna stop you from having him lift you. From here, he finished the triangle. Now, let's just say sometimes, like you'll get the triangle and you don't feel like I have it snug, like come here. Like sometimes you'll feel this looseness here, okay? So sometimes it seems like, oh, it's tight, he's gonna tap, but there's that looseness. So you wanna actually grab and kind of plug that. Think about that artery, the carotid here. I want to plug it. So make sure that there's no space there. I plug and then I tighten it. Okay? Now from there, it's so much easier to kind of finish this triangle. If it doesn't work because the arm is already here, I can still get the arm bar, or because the shoulder's already there, I just go palm up. Look, palm up. If the palm's not up and the elbow is kind of like this, or I go like this, sometimes that elbow is bending. So I go like this, whoop, that aligns the elbow. You all right? Yeah. And then I go for the arm bar here. Okay. So what's cool about that is understanding that the guy postures, you have the arm bar. He doesn't want the arm bar, he comes in, he gets triangled. If you're in the triangle, don't be in a rush. You can do arm bars from there. You can tighten the triangle to finish. So a couple of things that you can learn there, especially getting this to do this, okay? Now, one last thing. How many minutes are we in?
10.
10 again. All right, perfect. Okay, so turn around this way. That concept of opening this elbow space, you can use even from side mount. So I have a video on this on YouTube. You can look at the arm trap series and look for Origins BJJ and you'll find it. So like, let's say the elbow's tight here like this. There's no way I'm gonna arm bar it, yeah? So one of the ways that you can open that up is if I walk here, okay, I use my butt to walk up, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm holding this space again. Now you can't take that out. Now even from side mount, I can do the same thing. I can step over and we're in that same position. I can go here, finish the arm bar, okay? I can go back, finish the arm bar. I can also do the triangle from there. So one cool thing that I didn't add in that video, and then we'll end it, promise, is the threat of the Americana, okay? If I can threaten him to make him wanna reach out, even better, which is what happened with Gaethje, right? So what's that concept? So if I go here and I try to do this, sometimes he'll reach, yeah, look, freeze right there. He did it for me, okay? So I'm not gonna finish, sorry. Elbow right there. So grab it. So maybe he's pulling his own arm back and I can't do it. I let go, now I'm here. I put my knee here, he thinks that I'm gonna go knee on belly or mount, he starts blocking the knee. Same thing with what Khabib did. I pin that down, I can go over, arm bar, or I can go all the way and lean so I can lock, finish my triangle here. So from mount, same thing. If you see guys going for the cross choke like this, and this one kind of goes over a little bit, and you'll see them go here. Now once I have that, oh perfect, we're back here again. Okay. So those are just a couple of key takeaways from the Khabib Gaethje fight. Let me know what you guys think. I'm kind of new to the whole YouTube thing, so like, subscribe, and comment below. All right, thanks guys.